What's up, guys? So we're gonna try this again because I messed it up.
Hi.
But bear with me. This is the first time we're using this. Welcome to Hot Mic. I'm Soonie.
I'm M.I.A.
Like we said before, we're just gonna hop right into it, right?
Just gonna do
9/11 is on my background. It's on my background because it was a huge part of American history where essential workers, we're going to use their own words against them tonight. Essential workers lost their lives. Especially, it was, oh shoot, especially all the innocent Americans that lost their lives that nobody could give a flying fart about. Now, M.I.A. told me about some ignorance that's on her page that people were sharing. I, of course, didn't see this. For some reason, I don't see anybody I know anymore. It's rather frustrating.
She's famous.
Never.
Okay. You can deny it all you want to. But the talk about 9/11 this year.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm not gonna act like, but this year especially has been quite insensitive.
Yeah.
For the talk that I have heard. For the most part, people that I be around or just my surroundings, I don't really hear talk about 9/11 at all. It might come around, people like, oh dang, it's 9/11. But like this year, with all this crap going on and Black Lives Matter, it's just like my timeline is full of ignorance. You get 9/11, never forget. But they say forget slavery. Or
wow.
They have 9/11 and that just a picture of the building, Twin Towers or whatever, and then there's another picture, and then in that picture it's got all the buildings surrounding the Twin Towers circle, talking about all buildings matter.
Lord spare me.
What
does all this is okay. All buildings matter. All buildings aren't being knocked down. That's why in newsflash, okay, because these people obviously don't have a high IQ. When we say all lives matter, it's because it is not just black people being killed by cops.
Thank you.
Hello. That is why we say all lives matter. It is not to take attention away from Black Lives Matter. I really could give a flying.
Nobody cares about Black Lives Matter. No, let me rephrase it. Nobody should care about Black Lives Matter. But some people do, unfortunately.
They do. I don't know why I can't get this shared to everybody. It's because Facebook keeps changing my audience and it's labeled as only friends. So for everybody that's trying to tune in and you can't, I'm really sorry. We'll have to watch it back. I don't know how to fix that at the moment. But it's just insensitive. It's insensitive to the people that died, their family members, everybody. And nobody can really give a crap because we're talking about Black Lives Matter. And you know what's even worse? I'm a huge fan of NFL. They didn't even pay attention to not Black Lives Matter. 9/11.
They don't.
I didn't see even on the what was it, Sunday's game? I didn't see them one time talk about 9/11 or all the people that died, bro. I didn't see it.
It wouldn't be hard to put them on my cancel culture list because I don't watch sports. Anyway, it's just on the rarity that you might catch me watching football.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I don't know. I felt like it was just distasteful. Even the element that's going on now. It's just disgusting. I don't know if everybody saw the I didn't watch it because I'm tired of watching ignorant stuff. So I won't show those officers being killed because it's sad.
I didn't watch it either.
You didn't watch it?
Yeah. I did. I didn't. I heard about it. I kept track of it, but I ain't watched it. No.
It's sad. I will tell you that. It's not. I don't want to say it's not graphic because it is, but when you watch it, it's just a short clip of an asshole going up to cops that aren't, these cops aren't doing anything. They're not really alerted to what's going on. And he just fires into the window. I think he shot one officer in the face and another one in the chest. One of them was a woman, and the other was her partner. And then, drum roll, ignorance comes at its finest. At its finest. I was so bothered when I watched this. This guy is celebrating the fact that officers died and are right now struggling for their lives. And of course, he's black. And this is why this group needs to be labeled as a terrorist group. Look at the atmosphere, or not even the atmosphere. There we go. We got the viewers coming in. Thank you for joining us if you're getting here late. Facebook is trying to limit my views, but I'm not going to let that happen.
Right. And I know tonight's football, so that's another thing we fighting with.
Monday Night Football, of course. But this guy is celebrating the deaths of those officers, and I was.
I think they're still looking for the guy. I think they're still searching for him.
Yeah, hey, look, I'm watching football, and you guys, that's what's up.
That's how you do it.
Watch football and hot mic because we go hand in hand. Hopefully this will be turned into tradition one day. People will sit down and say, you know what? And sit their kids down.
As hot.
To watch some common sense. Common sense is not so common nowadays. It's really not.
I don't know if it exists, honestly.
You don't think it exists?
I don't think it exists anymore. Like after 97. I'm gonna say after 2000. I'm gonna give it 2000. After 2000, common sense depleted.
2000. I don't think I want to get. Look, I don't know about that.
All the kids that started coming around that time depleted.
All those cops still alive. Now, honestly, I'm not gonna get on here and act like I know a whole lot about it because I have not done a lot of research on it. I do know that they we just looked it up not too long ago. They're in stable critical condition. It was.
Yes, they're yeah.
So
they were
okay.
And now there's
don't get me lying. Don't get me the line. Okay. I'm not gonna act like I know because I really don't.
CNN, ABC, all them keep me up to date.
Okay. Well, like I said, we'll use them against themselves. But I do want everybody to see this disgusting video. This is why Black Lives Matter needs to be labeled as a hate group because we have idiots like this man. He decided I'm gonna get on here and celebrate these officers pretty much fighting for their lives. And I'm gonna show you guys. Watch this. This is crazy.
God there.
Why is it taking forever to load now? There we go. When I want to go live and show it, it wants to buffer.
Right, of course.
You want to buffer. What is this? Hood site. Get y'all shit together.
God there. Nigga just aired the police out, nigga. They just aired the.
They're celebrating the fact that these officers are he just said it. Nigga just aired the police out. Because this is just so funny. Are you serious?
Right.
Let me let it load up, because they don't want me to be great and show the ignorance that's going on, bro. He said, I never watched CNN. Praise the Lord. Don't watch that. It's bad. It's bad for your brain. Maybe not if it's buffer some, it'll let me play it. But this is what's happening, bro. Look at this nasty niglet. Thank you. I didn't want to say it.
Oh, weak.
Nigga just aired the police out, nigga. They just aired the police out, nigga. It go up and come. Them niggas just got aired out, cuz. They just bust on them niggas.
Now, I'm not going to play it all because it's just stupid, but you can hear him. Ah, ah, they got shot. Ah, it's so funny. Ah, but you want to whine and complain when a black person gets shot and say it's because it's black. Officers are racist. They kill black people for fun, but you actually have people out here killing officers for fun, like for real, bro. This is ignorance at its best, bro.
Right.
And it's black people. You make it so hard. I hear a lot of people say, why are you always talking about black people? Why you can't talk about other people? You idiots make it hard for me not to talk about you. Real hard. Real hard.
Yeah.
Let me step out of frame right quick. You take over the show. Give me 1 second.
Oh. Well, to continue on what she was saying, I mean, we make it easy on ourselves, or you make it easy on yourself to be the center of attention, to always be talked about. We go out and we put ourselves in public view, in public eye, knowing that people have opinions. There's just certain ways you conduct yourself, and we always conduct ourselves, it seems, when we get on camera, in the most insane, like just immoral ways. It's a problem, and we need to start calling each other out on it. Okay, we need to start calling each other out on it. But I don't know. It's crazy.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm getting inboxes and stuff.
Oh, yeah. But, you're good. You're good.
But yeah.
I'm back. What was I saying? Black Lives Matter.
About how black people act.
Right. It needs to be labeled as a terrorist group. And you make yourself look bad. And I'm talking about all the Black Lives Matter supporters. You make yourself look terrible and ghetto and ratchet and all the things that these racist white people that you care so much about, all the things that they actually think about you, you confirm it. You confirm it when you do this because you look ratchet.
Right.
You look like animals. This guy looks like an animal, bro. He looks disgusting. I think I want to show his face again. He looks disgusting. Look at him.
Nigga just
what? For real? For real, dog.
Aired the police out, nigga. They just aired the police out, nigga. It go up and come. Them niggas just got aired out, cuz. They just bust on them niggas, cuz. That's crazy. Damn. Oh, it goes down in Compton. Oh, they just got bust off. That nigga on a knee. Damn. Police just got aired out, nigga. They just got bust on, nigga. They just got aired out. They just got aired out, nigga.
Now that's all he knows in his, his vocabulary.
Aired
he can't
out
say
nigga.
Anything educational. He just says niggas just got aired out. Whoa, this is so funny. So all the cops, and this is being petty. I think we should all celebrate the next time a black person is killed by police officers, since you want to celebrate officers being shot. I think we should get on here on Hot Mic and say, yay, another nigga gone. For real.
My question is, when did putting on a uniform make a person not a person?
I don't know. I don't know.
We don't hear about firefighters dying in fires and be like, oh, that was their job. They knew what was, I mean, yeah, they knew what the risk was, but still, that's a tragedy. That is sad.
Mm-hmm.
We don't glorify that. We cops know that when they put that badge on and that gun on, they know that they're gonna go out there and face some stuff.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean that, oh, it's just supposed to happen. Doctors, like for real, like just because people have these jobs
Yeah.
does not mean that they're not people.
Facts, man. It's just it's sad is what it is. And you, like I just said, they're proving these people right. All these people that think that black people are just inhumane and animals and have no morals. They're not talking about me. So I could I really don't take offense to it. Because you're not talking about me. I have morals. I am a contributing citizen in society, right? I don't believe that you should live off government assistance. Of course, if you need it, you need it. So take it. But these people right here are disgusting, bro. It's just nasty, disgusting behavior that we're celebrating the murder of cops. And also, if you haven't saw, I don't know if you've seen it yet because I didn't send it to you. Black Lives Matter is in front of the hospital that these officers are in, chanting, "We hope they die."
Oh yeah, yeah, I heard about that. Yeah. They're
We
ignorant.
hope they die.
Y'all realize that ain't right. That's not right. Like, even if they were wrong for something, that still ain't right.
Right.
It's not right.
What's up from New York? What's up, New York? Thanks for tuning in.
Because Rashard Brooks was wrong. But nowhere in any of my arguments did you ever hear me say he deserved to die.
Never. You'll never hear us say that because that's not how we feel.
Jacob Blake, so wrong in so many ways in his life period. You will never hear me say he deserved to die or be shot 7 times. Like, you will never hear me say anything like that. Like,
what's up, Corey? Sorry to cut you off. Corey's on here. We got Marlon on here. What's up, y'all? Thanks for tuning in. I came on here with my brain full. I'm like, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say that.
Right. And you got up here and it was just like, where do I start? And I forgot some stuff. Yeah.
What it is it's sad. It's sad.
Completely.
This movement is destroying Black people. I made a video probably about a week ago when a little girl was killed. DeJoy Wilson. I remember me and you were talking about it. And I said, Black people, your house is on fire. And the neighbor down the street, racism, Black police brutality, white supremacy. Yes, their house is some flames on it, right? But you need to be worried about your house. Your house, because our community is on fire. It's on fire. When do you stop and wake the fuck up? I'm being so serious. Because we're in a point now where everything's going to shit. America, I don't want to say it, bro, but if you look at it, just the nation, it's going to shit, man. It's going to shit. Black Lives Matter and the gay movement is now in our schools. Our children are learning this.
Not needed. Why do we need to know that the first Black or because they definitely gonna put race and sex together, okay? We already know this. So the first Black, first whatever, the first transgender woman, man to do something. Why do we need to know that?
I don't know.
Because when did sex really stop people from doing stuff in the business world, in the political world? When did that stop you from doing anything? The way that race did or anything else, class.
I don't know, bro. Everybody can't see your face. They're like, can you tell M.I.A to sit up? They want to see your face.
I'm doing homework, you guys. I'm doing homework. Sorry.
I'm gonna read some comments. This will have to come to a head, and we will have to fight this out and root the snake out. I agree with you, Marlon. Chop the head off. I agree. I never thought that I would witness this in my lifetime. I knew America was gonna get bad, just simply because of what they put in front of us on TV.
Right.
Like M.I.A say, art imitates life. So yeah, I knew it was gonna come. But damn.
Yeah, it's coming hard, ain't it?
Yeah, and quick.
Yeah.
Very quick. Very quick.
It's not hard when you got people going along with it.
It's not.
We got more people going along with this crap than we do fighting against it.
I'm going to read some of these comments, and then I'm going to show you guys more clips of why Black Lives Matter needs to be labeled as a terrorist group. The longer you wait, the worse this is going to get.
The harder it'll be to get them.
And I'm talking about Trump. I understand he's trying to get votes. He don't want to piss certain demographics off, but I'm worried about the country for real. I can care less. I'm not a black dude, man. But these people are going to make people discriminate against you. This has to stop. They are. Yeah, they are. They already are. Because you have some white people that think that all black people are like this. Of course, those white people are ignorant. But when all you see across your TV is ignorant ass black people,
ignorance,
you start to think that.
I mean, think about it. All that the media shows is white cops killing black folks. So you know what? Black people think that's all that's going on when that's all that they see. Kind of the same thing.
I don't understand how they can think that when they see in their own fucking neighborhoods how many black people, how many black men and children being killed.
It was a comparison, right? Of course,
okay.
The behind don't make sense, of course, because
right.
But I'm just
What about your conversations? Because you actually have some of these people as your friends, and I don't want to call them friends, associates. I don't associate myself with them. I'm sorry.
Well, my best friend, she's more of the type. She understands where we're coming from with a lot of stuff. She don't really like to talk about all of this because she don't like arguing. She feel like it really don't matter. Stuff like that. She's in love with white people. You type thing like this. She just be like, it's like we had a whole conversation over the weekend, okay, about preference.
Okay.
And she was just like, she was like, when I find me a white man, it's just over for y'all. Go ahead, let you know. She said it's over for niggas. That's exactly what she did. And then immediately the 3 black men that we had in the room had to say something. And it was just like, one was just like, that ain't right. You can't do that. Type is like, never will I ever. Type, And then some people just like, they're not people. So what are they? No, but that's literally what my best friend said. She was like, they not people. So what are they?
Wow.
Like they're not people.
If we think about it, though, because I just seen this comment pop up, most of the Black Lives Matter protesters, supporters, are not even black. They're white liberals.
Racist people.
If you want to call them not human, okay, I'll high five you because I don't think they're human either. But white people are human. They're not some sub race that just somehow plopped on Earth.
So, okay, of the 3, 2 of them are in college. One is in school for theology, and the other, so he liberal arts, some everything.
Okay, that's good.
As well as just like African studies. stuff like that. They're into knowing about culture. But with that being said, they follow what government teaches.
Right.
And also they follow, I can't even, like, I don't know how they get some of the ideas they get.
Mm-hmm.
Does school teach you Farrakhan?
No.
Well, I was say because one of them, he kind of listens to Farrakhan. That's where the whole white people are not people thing. They're aliens. They're they're gross. They're evil.
I was talking to, she's like a big sister to me, so shout out to Bianca because she definitely planted this seed. Anytime you have to tear Christianity down and all automatically paint it and attribute to white men and being violent, you're not talking about Christianity. Roman Catholicism and Christianity are not the same.
They're not.
Okay? Catholics want to rule the world. They were the destructive ones as white people, if we're just going to be real about it. I'm not talking about all Catholics. I'm talking about history.
Right.
History. So
Roman
nobody
Catholic.
in the comment section, get out your feelings.
Right.
Look, I'm about to get in the camera. Get out your feelings. If you're not one of those Catholics that are being violent and tearing shit down, I'm not talking to you. Get out your feelings. But she made me think of that. And I was like, wow, it's crazy how things are so tied together for some reason. For some reason, people want to tie in white people, Christianity, attack Christianity, and say it's the white man's religion and it was forced upon African Americans and blah, 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 blah. Really?
People are putting Christianity and a whole lot of other stuff together. And I just like, you realize that you just, because people, they'll be saying stuff and I'll be like, you realize that's a whole other religion, right?
They don't understand.
And then they'll be like, yeah,
so common.
Yeah, but nothing. You just stated two religions on why Christianity is not a religion, or Christianity is the white man's religion.
We talked about that. White Jesus. I refuse to give anybody any conversation when they start going there. White Jesus is not destroying America. You know what's destroying America? Black Lives Matter.
Yeah. Yeah.
I got a lot of comments coming in. So I started several watch parties just because I started out.
Man,
I had to.
I can't keep track of all this.
I had to. It's up here on my screen. I had to start watch parties because Facebook cut my reach. I was up to 88,000 and now I'm getting like 70 views. So if you don't care, please share this live. Share it with your friends. Share it with your timeline. Put it in the group. I don't care. Just please share it. I would really appreciate it. And thank you again for watching and sitting and listening to us talk. Even though it's Monday Night Football, you know.
No.
I'm not watching football. I think I'm just going to watch the Patriots because I got to watch my guy Cam Newton. Shout out to Cam Newton. He turned up his first game. Turned up. I like that first game. But I can't watch the NFL. It is too over politicized. Satan is their daddy. Shout out to Jesse Lee Peterson. Amazing.
Everything is over politicized. Oh my God, I'm so glad you said that.
Yeah.
As of lately, everything is over. It's like I can't have a conversation without somehow low key talking about politics.
And you know what? The people that talk about this shit don't need to be talking about it. Is that me?
Why when that's why when I say like we had whole conversations over the weekend, but you want me to be honest, I couldn't tell you what a lot of what they said because it was like in one ear, out the other. You know what you're talking about, so I'm not gonna remember this.
Right.
It was a lot.
It's a lot. I'm gonna show you guys. I don't know how many people watched The NFL, bruh. What are their names? Chloe and Halle. I only like one of their songs. Do It. They sang the national anthem for, I want to say, Kansas City. It was a Kansas City game. They sang the national anthem. I'm so glad they did because it brought attention back to America and how important America is to culture, American culture.
Right.
You can't just say, F American history and want to do something else. It's not how it works. So they sang the national anthem, which was great. I was so happy about that. Sing it. But when I show you what they have on, you're going to be like, ew. You just ruined it for me. Ew. You see that? I'm going to play it so you guys can see. On one end, it says rest in power, and it has, what's his name? George Floyd on it. On the other one, say her name. It's going to zoom in. Oh, shit. Let's turn it down so I don't get flagged for copyright. And then look at this idiot. Look at him with his fist in the air, bro. Kneeling with his fist in the air, bro. Why you got your fist in the air?
Because it's so...
Oh, Lord help us. Of course, they got booed too, in case you didn't hear. People are tired. They don't want to talk about Black Lives Matter at the football game. I hope they zoom in on their shirts. Patrick Mahomes is not cute. Lord help him. Okay. They didn't really show the shirts, but you can see it at a distance. There it is. Who is that? Who is that? Let's make it bigger. Who is that in the corner right there?
I don't
Miss
care.
Taylor. Say her name. What? Didn't we dispel the myth? I did a show with Corey Fair. If you haven't looked at that episode, check it out. We already got rid of the myth of Miss Taylor
fix that.
being an innocent Black woman killed for being Black.
Nowhere near innocent. She was.
So they put facts, but they politicized it. Yes, they did a great job. I love that they sang their national anthem. I love that people stood. Everybody in the audience, because there were people at the Kansas City game, they had their hands over their heart. I was happy to see that. But you had to ruin it and put George Floyd and Breonna Taylor on these Black girl shirts. Like
a drug dealer and a drug addict. I'm sorry, maybe not drug addict.
No, he was a drug addict because more proof came out. That's not his first time overdosing.
So a drug dealer and a drug addict need public attention. Why?
Facts. Why? Why? Why do we have to do that? They're just ruining the sport. Just ruining the sport. And you know.
And why? Like you said, everything is politicized. Football is supposed to be about football.
Mm-hmm.
They should have came in some cute little outfits and sang the national anthem, and that should have been it. And we go back to watching football because that's all that football is supposed to be about. Sports.
Nope. Opening day.
Nothing to do with politics.
It was a hot ass mess, girl.
Half of them boys don't even know what's going on in the world. I'm pretty sure.
Do you know what else they did? Alicia Keys sang "Lift Every Voice," the Black national anthem.
So she screamed at everybody, basically.
Oh, where's it at? I gotta pull it up, bruh. And we're gonna talk about Colin Kaepernick because he's upset. I'm upset. He's upset because the NFL said, nope. You're not going to be the face of this, okay? He thought he was going to be the face of this whole movement. And I don't know what the hell he thought he was going to do, but Colin Kaepernick is pissed. I'm gonna talk about this while I find the Alicia Keys video. He is saying that the fact that the NFL is paying attention finally is propaganda. Welcome to the real world, Colin Kaepernick. He got a dose of reality is what the fuck happened.
Oh, yeah.
A dose of reality.
Honestly, he got tired of people talking about him. Wait a minute.
Most black people know nothing about politics, but they don't mind
arguing with you about it.
For gain. They don't understand politics at all. Malcolm X said it best. You are the political Trump in the world.
But we'll argue you down. We'll argue you down, boy.
Colin Kaepernick is upset because the NFL, he feels like the NFL is doing this as propaganda to make money. They are. Black Lives Matter is a Democrat beast. It's a machine. It's a machine for the Democratic Party. The only thing the Democrats have to run on every single year is what? Racism. They can't talk about nothing else.
Nothing else. Nothing else makes them any money. Nothing else is going to get the black community's attention.
Right. Nothing else. We'll talk about this. But I'm going to read a little bit of this article because I thought it was hilarious. Colin Kaepernick said none of that matters if Reed, his former teammate and vocal supporter, remains blacklisted. Apparently, Eric Reed, the guy that also stood in solidarity with Colin Kaepernick, because this country doesn't care about black and brown people.
Right.
Yeah, I went silent on that because that's fucking insane. Colin Kaepernick is a millionaire. You know why? Because he got to deal with Nike. He also has to deal with Disney.
Sounds like America love him quite a bit. Wish they love me that much.
What racism are you dealing with, Colin Kaepernick? While the NFL runs propaganda about how they care about black life, they are still actively blackballing Eric Reed for fighting for the black community. And then he goes in to talk about Eric setting 2 franchise records. I don't understand what that has to do with the black community, but more power to you, Colin Kaepernick. You don't make any sense. Oh, God. I have to take a break from social media for a bit. This is why I'm not up to date on a lot. Now, I've been looking at it, talking junk in the comments. I have been in the comments talking junk. But really?
Yeah.
What have any of these people done for the black community? Like, just being real, what have they done? Because I still see it's still shitty. Our inner cities are still shitty. The schools in the inner city are still shitty. The politicians in the inner city are still shitty. What are you guys doing? What awareness did you bring outside of black people are getting killed by cops? That's not what's affecting our community. I'm sorry to break it to you. It's really not. Colin is just mad the attention is off of him. Beta! Once I get it situated, I'm going to have all those little sound effects. And I'm going to pull it. Matter of fact, I'll pull it up now. I got it. I love Jesse Lee Peterson, man. Hi from
You
Texas.
love white people?
Do I love white people? I do. White people are cool. Look, I come from white people. My great grandfather was a slave owner.
It ain't even that far from me. My great uncle was white.
Look, I got white. I'm a mutt, is what I am. I'm a mutt. My children are mutts.
We all are. Honestly,
who cares?
America is the nation of mutts. You want me to be honest?
I'm gonna get in trouble.
Even our language is a mutt. Come on now.
Oh my God. Let me read some of
everything.
Hey ladies, it's not Black Lives Matter. A terrorist group. Is Black Lives Matter Incorporated, an openly Marxist group. Yeah. I'm afraid that will never happen. You and I both know BLM and Antifa are funded. Antifa's already been labeled a hate group. Trump did that. I do think that he said the government doesn't have the grapes to act on it. I agree with you there. I do feel like the government is acting scared. And as boisterous and over the top extra Trump can be, he still has to, he wants to win this election. And I understand it. But I will say this, once he is back in office, shit is going to hit the fan. Listen when I tell you, shit is going to hit the fan. It's not going to be pretty for BLM, Antifa, and all these ignorant ass people that want to celebrate cops dying. It's not. The powers that be want Black people to believe that this is a big action taking place, but it's all superficial. At the end of the day, none of it will help the Black community. It will not. And that's the sad part about it. All this awareness, all this, it's monetary gain for all of them. But Black people are still suffering. And I mean, you know, in the inner city communities, like, you know, they are. We need all colors to make America great again. Yes, we do. Yes. I love that comment. Yes. I think I'm going to pin it. You want to
know something? You want to know something? That is one thing that the Republicans way back when during the Civil Rights Act, that is one thing that they knew. That is why they said, that is why they pushed for it to happen. In order for America to work, we need everybody that lives in America to come together and work together. Mm-hmm. On equal terms.
Facts. I will say this. There's a new Republican Party emerging. Because I say that because a lot of old Republicans like Mitch McConnell, Lindsey Graham, Tim Scott too. I like Tim Scott, but I just don't feel like the Republican Party is really inclusive of all people that identify as Republican. I don't know if do you understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I don't feel like they are. There are some rugged conservatives that might not, polish up, dress up well, or, not even dress up well, but no, they don't clean themselves up the way we do. And they don't get on here and talk with proper English, but they're smart enough to know. Right. Republicans are not inclusive in that aspect.
Well, that's why we just need a whole new party. Honestly, like I say, I mean, I will vote Republican always. You'll never see me vote Democrat because honestly, them the two parties. That's just what it is. But if we get a new one, I can move them out of the way too. I don't need. We get one that follows within.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I mean, we said it. Republican Party is not perfect. They're a little too quiet. They're a little too quiet.
A lot of too
They're
quiet.
A little too passive. Too passive.
They need to open their mouth and talk. Is what they need.
Right. So,
like Lindsey Graham. Oh, we're gonna investigate. We're gonna do all this. How much investigating is y'all niggas gonna do? Do something. Do something. At least the Democrats, they tried their hardest to get Trump impeached. God damn, they tried.
we gonna come up with something now. We come on now. Where that document at? I'm gonna need erase that. Erase that. Okay, put his name right here. They made some stuff up.
It sounds like you are not including them. What do you mean by that? Well, who am I not including? Passive until they are pushed too far. We haven't pushed too far. What? How much far are we going to go?
I'm about to say, we've been past too far for a while.
You have to tell me what you mean, Janet. You said it sounds like you are not including them. Who am I not including? I think we're beyond the point of people shutting up we're beyond that. You need to open your mouth and say something. People who can't speak well. That's life. There are people that don't speak with proper vernacular.
Yeah.
They're not included. I said that Republicans don't include them because of how they speak.
Because of how they speak, yeah. If you don't fit this, then nah. Which is not necessarily right, because it don't mean that they don't know what they're talking about. They just
exactly. Look,
it's not how they were brought up.
Newly, what do you call them? Republicans. They're new Republicans,
and
they understand that Trump is trying to remedy a big issue, but they're not well versed in politics. Those people, they're not really included. They are just like whatever, They get pushed to the outside. That's just my opinion. Now, if the Republican Party showed and embraced everybody, we wouldn't have a problem defeating Democrats. Now, we don't have a problem this year because people are waking up, but more people would be open to actually look into what conservatism is, what the Republican Party is about. Because right now they have the how do I say it? Right now they just look like the party that's like, they just look snooty.
Like they got to stick up their ass. Yes.
Right.
Yes.
That's all I'm saying.
It's like and let me word this correctly, because I'm not condoning in no way, shape, form. But if Cardi B can look and act the way she do and have so many followers and a big old platform, Future, all of them, I don't understand why somebody that doesn't necessarily speak or look a certain way can't speak facts. Like that's why Republicans need to be a little bit more open.
Right.
Because not everybody wants to wear a button down and dress pants. Some people want to come in a decent shirt and some jeans or something, like that's just how they are type thing. It's just what it is.
Facts.
You can let somebody be naked. That's what I'm just saying. If you can let somebody be naked and whatever, and everybody want to glorify her, why can't we have everybody here come talk about what this party can do for you?
Right.
For the country.
And also, if you're trying to appeal to a certain demographic, you need to have somebody that looks like them.
Exactly.
You do.
Democrats figured that out.
They have. And exploited the fuck out of it.
And because we just had somebody up here say that, did she not? She said a mixed party can't be all bad.
Republicans are like cream cheese. Democrats are like collard greens. Oh my God. Bro, I ain't had collard greens in a minute.
Oh, it's gonna be a long minute for you, unless I bring.
I'm gonna make it myself. Watch. Thank you guys for vibing out with us. This is what this podcast is about. I feel like I want the bigger we get, with the help of all you guys, because you make us grow. The viewers,
we wouldn't be here.
Right, all the support. I want to get it to where my reach is not too conservatives, not just too conservatives. I want to talk to liberals too, because as long as we're doing this is an echo chamber. I'm talking to people that agree with me already. As long as we're doing this, we won't get anywhere. But if anybody who's watching, if you have a liberal friend that's vocal and feel like they know what the hell they're talking about, put them in front of me. I want to talk to them. I do. I have
a friend that's willing to talk. Honestly, I'm interested. I'm interested in talking with people who don't really have a view either. I mean, because they need to be talked to too.
Right.
People that feel like politics is not important.
And we have
there's a lot of people like that. Yeah. They feel like, okay, and a lot of people say voting does nothing. They do not feel like politics. They feel them people gonna put who they want in office. I'm like, if that was really the case, Trump would not be in office. I just don't understand. I just don't understand.
Trump, 2016, the earth stood still. Okay. Trump.
It was about like when Michael Jackson died. I promise you.
I don't think Trump expected to win. I don't think he expected to win at all. I think he gave it. He's like, you know what? I'm gonna give it my all and go for it.
Because that's what he did.
When they said Donald J. Trump is the 45th elected president of the United States,
I woke up the next morning and I was just like, y'all playing, right?
I was happy. I was like, whoa, let's go.
No, I'm just now learning about the man. Took me 4 years. But yeah.
I don't think he didn't expect to win. Now this election, Trump is definitely more prepared. And I'm excited about this election. I am. More people need to be excited. Yeah. Because we're weeding out who is for America and who is not.
All right.
I'm going to read some of these comments. I'm going to hop around to different watch groups just so people won't feel like I'm not paying attention. I am. It's too many. It's a whole lot of comments coming in. You are referring to the rhino elitists. I'm not rich nor highly educated, but I do know what is right for this country. The ones you were referring to are out of touch. They definitely are. I'm going to pin your comment because I agree with that. They are out of touch. They have no clue what it's like to be the average American here. This nation is far from systemically racial. Professional sports is a prime example. Political elections are another. I could go on. Point is, nearly every other nation aspires to be like us. We have Australia watching, so shout out to Australia. He drove this point home for me. I never knew. Millions risk everything to come here. We are the last free hope in the world, but that is being clouded by hate. You're absolutely right. I wish I could show that on the stream, but I can't. I believe you are very unbiased. Liberals are just afraid of you and they don't want to hear a different view. They hate people who have their own voice in mind. You're right.
Basically.
They do. They are scared of me. I have no clue why.
You said that. So look, one of my friends, literally, every time he see me and he get to talk about certain stuff, and then I come around, he'll look at me and he'll be like, don't you even start. Literally, don't you even start. He's like, you will argue somebody to death. And I'm like, it's not even me arguing. I'm just, if I think you're, you can use some information.
This country, I don't want to say all, not all, but most. Okay. If we can't even acknowledge 9/11, okay, and we all know, I won't even get into that. I'll save that specific part that I was going to say. I'll save it for another show. But when we can't come together and remember and celebrate the lives that were lost in 9/11, but we can push forth this evil, demonic, satanic group, that just shows you where we are as a country.
Right.
It's divided.
Matter of fact, you want to look, one of my friends. Okay, so we were talking about relationships, but in his argument, he was saying, but in this day and time, everybody's immoral. So it's just like, why not? People's more like nobody has morals. And I was like, no.
He lied.
Negative. The people you surround yourself with. I would say the people you surround yourself with, or the people that you watch, or people you see, don't have morals. I was about to say, but
I got morals.
I know
she
people
said, how do I
with
subscribe
morals.
to you guys? If you look in the description of the live, because I can't go in and copy and paste, you will see links to all of our social medias. We're on Twitter. We're on YouTube. If you look up Hot Mic, it's a big red logo. You won't miss it. It's a mic. It says Hot Mic on it. That's our YouTube page. If you want to follow my Facebook page, which I'm pretty active on, just look up Soonie Morris, just like you see it right there in the comment section. Follow that page. You can find everything on there. I haven't gone live on that page because Facebook has banned me for a month. Unfortunately, I'm almost close to getting out of jail.
They were like, "You didn't take our deal for paying you, so you know what? Lock."
Right. That's another thing I didn't talk about. Facebook reached out to a lot of big conservative pages or people with a kind of an influence over a lot of people and offered them money to stay off of Facebook until after the election. I declined. Ever since then, I get flagged. Yeah, blocked. But they have backed off when that comment I got reported for that was racism. When someone said, "You hate your black skin," I said, "How do I hate myself?" They had to rescind that and say, "No, we're sorry, we got it wrong." So I'm not going to say shout out to Facebook because Facebook is a commie.
Completely.
Communist. It's a
like,
communist.
How you going to come and say you support Trump and then do all this crap after you say that?
Mark Zuckerberg, yep. Because he doesn't. He did that to save face because people was on his ass. That's what it was.
You support Trump, yet you're doing the most controlling, no freedom of speech having platform. Facebook is China.
China.
If you're not talking about anything other than politics or Joe Biden,
you might as well just stop it.
You might as well stop.
Obama warned us a few days before the 2008 election. He said, fundamentally transform the United States. And that was a warning right there. And people saw that as being something good. You know why? Because he was black and he talked smooth. And you know what? I'm not going to take away the history that he made because he honestly gave a lot of black people hope that didn't have it. It's historic because he is the first black man to win the election. Yeah. I will give him that. Yeah. But what he did when he was in office,
he didn't do anything.
No.
He didn't do nothing. I give him his history moment. He did great for history.
Yeah. That's it.
But for current events, he ain't do nothing.
Okay, thanks for tuning in. Follow the page. We're probably going to hop off here in a minute because it's almost an hour. But this is what I mean. I'm not telling people to vote for Trump. My kids are so loud. Sorry if you can hear them. I'm not telling people to vote for Trump. I don't get on here to try to sway people to vote for Trump. I get on here because I want you to think. I want you to think. If you're going to vote for Joe Biden, please understand why you're voting for him.
Yeah.
If you can't tell me any of his policies, bro, I want you to stay home. Please stay the fuck home.
Yeah.
Stay home. Stay home.
Like, don't even wait. Like, go to sleep.
And stay asleep until, look.
Till tomorrow.
Don't wake up.
To the next, to the day after elections. There you go.
Everybody who's scared of coronavirus, okay? All y'all liberals that are scared of coronavirus, stay the fuck home.
Don't vote.
Because coronavirus is going to get you if you go to the polls. Stay
there you
home.
Go. There you go. That's what she said. I endorse that message.
Soonie. They are screaming and distracting me. I'm sorry.
I know. Look.
I'm sorry.
I got distracted for a minute myself. I was like,
nothing is happening to them. And whoever's watching, they just, yeah. We'll leave it there.
They're being kids.
I love my babies. The point is, and we're going to end it here because we're almost at an hour. This is what I want to leave everybody with. And we'll be back on Thursday. Thursday will be a more refined show. I am in the process of moving. If you can see my background, I'm in a hotel. I just moved to Japan. I'm trying to get everything set up. We found a house, but we're not able to move in yet. So please bear with us. I'm going to get settled. We'll have more refined shows like we used to before I left. But do your research. Don't take anything I said at face value. You didn't even have to believe what I said. Do your own research. Find out exactly what we're talking about. And if you want to have a counter for me, please come with facts. Because if you come here and you talk about your feelings, I'm going to embarrass you.
Yeah, we don't care about feelings.
I'm going to embarrass
emotions.
We don't. But thank you guys for watching. This is Hot Mic. This is Monday. I'm Soonie.
M.I.A.
We'll be back on Thursday. And you guys might see me again because I'm going to hop back on because we have another connecting show that we joined together with other conservatives, a really big, diverse group called Solutions. And we're going to air that at 10 p.m. Eastern time. So it'll be late for you guys on the East Coast, but on the West Coast, you'll be able to watch and tune in and see what this is about. Now, this is the first time that we're doing this. It's kind of a dry run. So bear with us. And come back on Thursday, please, because we're gonna talk about some more interesting things, and I'll get more into the whole 9/11 thing and really get into depth about how I feel about Black Lives Matter and what's happening to our country. Well, thanks again for tuning in. We appreciate it. See, I don't even know how to ain't no outro, so I gotta play a 30-second clip. Oh, Lord, help us. Help us, Jesus.
Let us sneeze. Oh, my God.